when your times are rough, put a dip in your hip. If you want a trip, come on over to the mothership. Are y'all ready?
Wow. Atlanta. Atlanta. We are so excited to be here in your presence. You know, this is I think, our fifth store, Bootsy.
Yeah.
We're going to get to end it here before we go home and celebrate Easter Sunday, of course, right? So on this Good Friday, we are so thankful to be with you
Yeah,
here
it's
at
been a
Criminal
while.
Records. Wow.
It's been a while.
Wow. So Bootsy, I mean, you know, we left Cincinnati about almost 10 days ago.
Yeah.
And you said, let's go, let's do it. You know, he recorded this album for like a year, right? And what do you think about it? You've heard a little bit of it today. You good? It's good? Yeah. So he put his heart, his soul, every ounce of energy he put into this music. But you know why? He recorded it for you all. Yeah.
But the other part of it is y'all always took care of the phone. So we got to pay you back. We got to funk you up. And that's what we wanted to do with this record, man. I mean, I couldn't be finished with it until I felt like you should feel.
Exactly.
You should feel good about everything, no matter what's going on today.
Yes.
You know, all this craziness that's going on today.
Yes.
I did this album to make you feel good and appreciate yourself and give that off to everybody else, including me.
Amen.
So whatever the funk is going on out there, I want to just lift you up.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So if I want to lift you up, you have to what?
Lift each other up.
And when we do it like that, we go out here and do the hucklebuck.
How are you? If it wasn't for this gentleman, we wouldn't be here.
Man.
Wow.
Yes.
So,
Oh, man.
I
remember the shirt, too. Yeah.
So I know you're going to ask a few questions and get really busy with just a little bit of something, right? So I'm going to get out of the way, and I'm going to move my goodies. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about right here.
I got two questions, Bootsy. Where did you get your funk from?
There we go.
Can you see it? I'm indiscreet because I lost my sheet and I does not know where to find it. No, we need you living. Got to keep the funk alive. There you go. There you go.
Well, that's a good segue. And this was supposed to be an hour. It got like four things, so we can get to the autographing and the dancing and the taking pictures. But
I can't wait to see what kind of questions you
that
got.
is, again, there's stories about me,
Oh, okay.
and you're there.
Oh, great.
So
Great, okay.
in 1991, I had the pleasure of seeing D-Light,
Yeah.
and it rocked. It was great.
Yeah.
None of us expected you to come out. That's Visage. So a bunch of us were outside of the tour bus
Right.
chanting. I have the date, September 17th in 1996 at Atlanta's Fox Theater.
Yeah.
Parliament
Yeah.
Funkadelic.
Yep.
Again, I'm sitting there. Oh, well, it's great, but where's Bootsy? And, you're not on the billing. It's just, go see it. And, man, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes, you came out. And
Wow.
it just, it was all different. for the audience. You could just tell. It was like, oh, now it's, the rockets are kicking in. And you came stomping out through the center.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was with two young friends, and they wanted to go over to the center. And I said, no, stay right here, stage right. And you turned and made a beeline straight at us.
What?
And I just knew it. I knew he was coming to see us. And those two young men, one became a rapper, producer, and founding member of Atari Teenage Riot.
Oh,
This goes back to the 90s. His name's CX Kidtronic.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's still doing stuff. He's mixing Kanye.
So he came to the show with you?
He was on my right.
Wow. Amazing.
And then on my left was a young man. Well, we were all young in the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Named Saul Williams.
Okay.
Artist, actor,
Yeah.
premier adult.
Wow.
And
Man.
you set them on the path.
Whoa, man. That's kind of deep. That's kind of deep. Wow.
The next time I met you, I'm going to take a little pride. I work with 33 other stores in the country, all kind of like Criminal Records sized, and we just team up to talk to each other. It's like a support group. And one of my stores, a dear friend of yours, Shake It,
Oh, yeah.
and Darren Blaze in
Right.
Cincinnati.
Right, Cincinnati, yeah.
We had a convention in Cincinnati, and it was very.
Yeah.
It's heavy. It was my job to
Yeah.
introduce you. So to have this now come full circle and have you in my store,
Yeah.
it's a lot.
But you see what it is you were important. That's why they are important.
That's right.
So,
Thank you.
that's why we got to keep moving and keep grooving, keep funking it up, because you never know who you're going to run into, Now, I didn't know I was going to see him again. What, how many years ago?
Okay, what was it? 13
30.
years ago.
So you just never know. And I'm so glad all of y'all are here while you're out on the road doing the tour. We never get to be intimate like this, because it's always you're on the stage doing your thing, the people are out there, but we don't never get the chance to vibe. So, yeah.
I just want to say, you guys bought it today. I don't know how y'all Spotify or whatever, but
We just OG Funkateer.
that's, well then, when you get to take the records home, this record is a monster. I'm still, like any record, I'm still figuring it out, but it goes up and down like a roller coaster, and it's obviously funky, but
It's got a whole lot of things going on.
it's got a lifetime to it.
Yeah.
This is a master stroke.
Yeah. Well, we were all coming out of COVID. That's when I was kind of starting to work on this, figuring out a new way, because I'm usually used to having the band with me, not the box. The box is great, speaking of the computer and everything, that's great. But I didn't know how to work that. I worked the band all my life, Yeah, yeah.
Rubber band, baby.
Oh, rubber band bobble. So I had to figure that out. And while figuring that out, I had to keep the people in mind because y'all are the ones that made us who we became. And let's give y'all a nice round of applause. So man, let's get it home.
And go home, get it on with this record. The features
Yeah.
are amazing.
Yes.
I wanted to ask about one person, and then we'll talk about Funk Not Fight.
Okay.
Who's Phantasma?
She's a German girl over in, she stays in the UK now. But the funny thing is she had sent me in the email, and I was like, okay, let me check this out, because I was just getting into, online stuff, so I didn't really know what was going on, but I listened to it, and she had re-recorded, what was the name of it, Patty? Party on Plastic. She re-recorded it, and I was saying to myself, how did she get my sounds? Because she had every sound on there sound like the sounds from the record. And I was like, wow. So she amazed me, with that. And then her singing, I was like, oh, man. She put some other words and stuff to it. So I said, I got to get in touch with this girl. She needs to be on the record. And then everybody was talking, well, she ain't got no numbers. I'm like, numbers don't count. People do. I mean, we taking that too far, Of course you need numbers, but you want talent, Talent is the first thing you need, And then if you got the talent, that's why today, it's like you look around and the best talent is not being heard, It's just like the records back in the day. It's like, but I can't even compare it to back in the day, because back in the day, we had a great time. But the music era was so alive. And I'm not saying that to dog what's happening today. It's just, this is just where we at. But it's up to us to take the vibe that you got and that you hear and that you feel and do something with it, That's what we all got to do, not just me, not just my man here. We all got to do that. That's what the funk is all about. Us coming together and knowing that we can do this. Like all these different people on the record from different genres, different eras, everything. I wanted to put it down so people could see it can be done. And not only that, it should be done. And that's why we here, that's why we here. Thought it was because I was coming, but no, y'all was coming. Damn. Oh, you bringing it.
Well, that brings me to Funk Not Fight.
All right.
And now is that for you?
That's Peppermint Patty. Peppermint. Give a nice round of applause, Peppermint. All right, man. I'm glad I found out where you actually got that taken, because I feel a lot relieved now. Yeah, because I knew you was going to ask me, where did we take this shot?
Well, I was going to do like a...
Right.
But my cape doesn't fit.
Right.
It's my wife's cape.
Well, it's all right. It's all right. See, don't take it off.
Well, I love your stories. They are just amazing. We're launching the Bootsy Collins Network. Not launching, it's already happening. And one of the part of the show is, what's your Bootsy story? Because it seems like we all have one, Bootsy. Yeah. I just don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be coming around and asking some of y'all, what's your Bootsy story? So, Funk Not Fight. That's what my shirt says. Funk Not Fight. We started it 3 years ago. Bootsy and I were driving to, where were we? Alabama to do the World Games.
Right.
And we heard on the radio that there was a shooting. 4th of July in Chicago, families are sitting on the street. I'm sure you heard about it, lawn chairs, and all of a sudden, bang, bang, bang. Bootsy said to me, I've got to do something. I said, okay. So when we got home, he went in the studio and he wrote a song. It's called Funk Not Fight. And then he started talking to me about, we need to start a movement. So I said, okay. So I contacted some friends like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland. And they said, sure, Patty, bring your team and we'll do a Funk Not Fight for Cleveland on our biggest stage outdoors. So that's what started the whole movement. So we've been to 5 cities, and we're hoping to come back here to Atlanta. And it's all about, our mission is to calm the violence with the power of music and dance.
Yeah.
You know? And we're getting messages, thank you. We're getting messages back from cities that we've been to, like Cleveland, like going to Chicago. We went to Compton of all places. So we do have these little, buttons that we're making for Atlanta, Funk Not Fight, and we'll have flyers that will be just for you all. So we're coming back with Funk Not Fight, and it's a part of the Bootsy Collins Foundation. We're going to focus right now on this beautiful album that you've produced.
Oh.
Album of the year, #1 Funkateer. And what's your name?
My name's Caesar, DJ Swivel. I've been a clerk here at Criminal Records.
DJ Swizzle, y'all!
Well,
That's
this is your gym here in your city, and he's working with us today. So, DJ Swizzle, right?
Swivel like a chair.
Swivel like a chair.
Yes.
We appreciate you, and we're so thankful for you. So, Eric, I think, is it time to start the signing and start the music and start the dancing and start the popcorn?
Let's crank up the music, baby.
So, we're looking forward to being with you today. Thank you.